might be too much to start. Really, I really should retake that, man. But if you've hung in this long, respect to you. You know what it's about. It's your boy, Baby Boy, coming to you live. This is what a man looks like after a shower, I guess. Still standing. I bet showers are, a bath. I bet baths are really nice if you're about 5'6" or under. You know what I mean? But I had to make some life-changing, decisions in there. Am I gonna keep the knees out, or is it gonna be shoulders that take the short end of the stick? The bathtub takes forever to fill up. Obviously, you run out of hot water halfway through. It is what it is. Just trying something, man. But obviously, this is a channel dedicated strictly to baths. I am a bath YouTuber. So leave your bath tips in the comments. We're going to hope to get to some of your questions and answer them for you guys. We got at least a whole solid hour of bath stuff. Just kidding. We're getting into some positivity. And we're getting into some love. Some of that sweet, sweet love. We're getting into some of that smile and that cheer. We're getting into some of that deep down feeling like you're meant to belong here. Like you finally came home. All right. Dude, I got literally whole notebook full of stuff the last few days. Obviously a holiday, a lot of stuff been happening, a lot of ideas. It even goes to the second page. Don't have any bars for you guys, but what I got is even better, I believe. So let's start off. Ah, man. Where do we start? Okay, I'm just gonna rapid fire you like I usually do. Quick, get to the point. Man, I had a realization that I used to steal. I feel like not a bunch, not big stuff, but I'll just steal a candy bar here, a little pair of sunglasses here or there. And even though I know I could still easily do it and get away with it, and who cares? It's like I don't care that it's a law and the government or the people telling me not to do it, because your boy got his own codes of conduct now. I got my own little laws that I gotta abide by. I'm holding myself up to this standard, man. I don't know if y'all remember back in history class, but Hammurabi's Code, maybe. That's what it's kind of feeling like. I mean, I didn't go to the, top of the mountain or anything and get my commandments, but I got kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. Like, it's being honest and keeping the truth to yourself. And just knowing that karma of stealing stuff probably isn't going to work out. Oh, dude, my rings are here. I haven't been wearing my rings, dude. Do I put my rings on, dude? Not really a ring guy, but trying to be a ring guy, you know what I mean? Freak yeah, dude. Just to, drip it up a little bit. Let them know that Bagman still gets down and dirty, man, and the grimy. My friend was talking about getting me a Christmas gift. This man has no money. No offense to you, bud. Let me just keep it a buck right now. And he's trying to get me to go down this big ski slope, or I think you toboggan down, sled down it. I don't know. It's fake snow, and there's ice skating and snacks and snowball fights, man. It sounds like the place to be. Kind of sounds like something that McCulkin would get into in Home Alone, maybe. And I was really hyped, but I was like, dude, please, literally take that money and give it to someone, or take that money, give it to your dad, man. You owe him, or I think it could just go to a better thing, man. I know we're good friends. I don't really do gifts that much, except for to y'all, or like my family. Other than that, I got friends, and I'm like, we're not doing the whole gifts thing, all right? We got it right here. We know it right here, right here. You know what I mean? We know it right here. Oh, I can't do it with my fat fingers and my rings now. We know it you know what I'm saying. We like that. We like that with it. So yeah, I told him, I was like, hey, well, if you really want to do something, how old is this water? Yeah, I remember my cup. If you really want to do something, write me a poem or something free that maybe I could read the channel. let them know, dude. Let them know how it really be like deep down on the surface. Also, dude, just being on TikTok and YouTube every day, man, I'm finding so many cool up-and-coming artists with so much talent, doing so many different things. All great causes, great purpose, great energy, great goal, just great standard. And you know what? There is so many, and we all are so talented and creative, but I promise you the people that last are going to be people that do not quit. You know, there's going to be some talented people we know, talented artists that you saw some real potential in them, and they just, you know, life catches up to them, man. They trade out that dream, man, for, you know, a minivan and picking up the dry cleaning. And nothing wrong with that, man. But I'm just saying, if you're really passionate, if you know what you want to do, please, I'm begging you, just don't quit, ever. I don't care if I'm 93 years old, dude. I'm still gonna be pushing this YouTube channel, man. I'm still gonna be like, hey, yo, where y'all at right now? One time, get loud for me. You know, that's how we gotta do it. Dude, it was I was watching, I don't know what I was watching. I was watching this interview with Drake and 21. You know, everyone's doing that joke right now. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. Making fun of Drake or whatever. And it's Drake and 21 talking. He's like, yo, 21, man, he a big reader. And it's just funny because, like, you know, this dude's hard. This dude's from the streets. I'm not saying he can't read, but when he said what he was reading, he fucking says he loves Charlotte's Web and Harry Potter. And it just made me laugh, but it was kind of cool. It's kind of dope. You know what I mean? Because I love Harry Potter. It's just like me and 21. We on that vibe. But it's just like, you know, when someone gives you like an answer that you wouldn't expect. Shows you another side of themselves that you don't know. Not that I know them at all. But that just interested me. That made me smile. I thought it was cool. I almost want to say I thought it was cute, but I don't know if me and 21 trying to get into that territory right there. So I'm gonna leave it at I thought it was cool. I thought it was tough, man. That's what I fucking thought. I thought it was tough. Dude, I was calling this lady. I had some fraud on the card. You know, I'm always the #1 target. They're looking. They're like, dude, we can get bag, man. We can get the bag man. Because he doesn't even know what's going on half the time, dude. He's whistling and skipping and jumping rope and stuff, dude. What's he doing over there, man? He's still playing hopscotch and he's doing that game where you got the bouncy ball and the jacks. I don't know what I'm doing out here, man. Hula hooping, you know, while I'm trying to pin the tail on the donkey. I don't know what I'm doing, man. You know, making animal balloons and just doing all this, you know, stay in a good mood type shit. So she called me, dude, so nice, cleared up my fraud. She's like, yeah, you still have this card open. I thought this card was closed years ago. And they're like, yeah, somebody's trying to bust in, man. Somebody trying to sneak in. And I was like, well, we gotta nix that. So she took care of me. At first, you know, we're on the phone, we're strangers. She like thought I might have been playing with her, pulling her leg a little bit. She's like, well, what's your other password? And I was like, no, this is my password. She's like, no, but you have an other password because you have been hacked so many times that they requested you get a voice over the phone password. And I always don't remember it. And I'm like, fuck. So she's like, and I finally remembered it, told her. Then she warmed up to me. You know, I was kind of like a hot cocoa, really, to her over the phone. Kind of sent that her way. And she was Canadian. She had to have been Canadian. I would bet my life on it. And I don't know how Canadians keep this rep up of being the nicest people, but they rarely prove it wrong, man. Shout out to Canadians, dude. We could learn a thing or two. I was talking to my mom on the phone. It's cool talking to parents, man. They're always going to be in your corner. You can always count on, at least like good parents and the parents that I have. They're always going to be in your corner. You can always count on them. They're consistent, just reliable. Just know you, really try to help you out in any way they can. You know, if one message maybe isn't quite hitting, they're going to say, okay, well, let me change it up. Let me see if this approach works. And it's the thing, too, about kids and their parents' relationship. Like, it just grows. Like, when you're a kid, nothing's serious. Everything's fun and jokes. Then, you know, you're a teenager, and now it's more about, you know, teaching moments and, you know, punishment. But then, you know, once you get older, now it's like, okay, now it's about open communication and about real wisdom. So my mom's telling me about, you know, how important reputation is and how important consistency is. And it's just like, man, we having like some real talks sometimes, man. And I'm just looking forward, I look forward to them and I look up to them, and I don't know, it feels like a business meeting almost. It feels like maybe she's the CEO and I'm one of the investors. I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, we leveled up. I'm gonna talk about another story that my parents helped me out in, and you know, just can't believe all the times I took them for granted, man. And I've really tried to stop doing that. I've seen more people try to, you know, this person that I love watching on YouTube, someone commented, is like, yo, I just love your positive energy. I love your vibe. And she's like, yeah, you know, I've recently tried to be more grateful, be more positive, and it's just changed my life, turned my whole life around in so many unexpected, beautiful ways. So there's that for you guys. I saw, another thing that me and my mom talked about. You know, I don't have many friends. You know, I haven't had too many girlfriends even lately. And I think it's part of the plan, part of the journey. Trust in the universe and God that it's going to provide. And I kept telling her, I was like, that's why I'm where I'm at. It took me so much time alone in self-reflection, self-preservation, you know, looking and sitting and thinking like, okay, things somehow went wrong. Somehow I veered off. I'm not where I want to be. What's wrong? How do I change it? What can I do? What should I strive for? What should I be feeling like? And it took all that alone time for, I think, me to finally kind of turn some things around, get back on maybe a path I want to be heading down. So I think it just worked out like that, man. Some people don't need that, but I told her at the same time, I was like, look, if I had a bunch of friends during these last couple of years, and, you know, I was still hopping girlfriend to girlfriend, doing my classic little shtick, I wouldn't have gotten the help I needed. I wouldn't have thought there was a problem. I wouldn't have searched anything out. I just would have kept going on and you know, deep down being unhappy and having the same unhealthy habits. And so it's the classic blessing in disguise. Here it comes. You know what I mean? It's one of those deals on me right there, dude. The old switcheroo, dude. So, kind of in the midst of the darkness, dude. Kind of surprised myself with an old peekaboo. What else happened here? I saw this sign up on the road, and it just said, act on your instinct to help. I think deep down we want to help. We want to feel like we're making things better. Like we're making a difference. Like we got the time, the energy, just watching somebody light up with a little smile, dude. Watch this. Night and day right there, man. Night and day, man. On command right there. What else we got here? I was also having a thought. This is how good I think people are, and that we don't see the good in people, or sometimes we just don't have time, or sometimes our circle's kind of full, you know? Maybe you run into someone and you're just like, man, I don't click with that person. I don't vibe. I don't got time for them. They're a waste of time. They don't understand me, blah, blah. Think about this, would you, for a second? Would you ponder on this, as a matter of fact? Like, I thought about it and I was like, imagine it's just me and any person in the world. Maybe I don't like them. Right? Maybe we don't vibe, whatever it is. But imagine now, we're the last two people on Earth. Last two people alive. How much does that change the dynamic? Guess what? Now we rely on each other. Now we're forced to figure out a system. And guess what? After a while, we're going to start respecting each other. We're going to start caring for each other, loving for each other. You know what I mean? We're going to need that person. You know, then we protect them. We lay down our lives for them. you know? It's all we got. So I think that just goes to show that we all do have really good qualities. You just got to take the time to find them and see them and learn them for everybody. So everybody you're seeing out there, you know, maybe it's some jackass in traffic or some mean old boss or some bully girl or whatever. Just know that there's still good qualities that you're just not seeing right now. Maybe they're having a bad day. I bet that, you know, that mean dude is a good father. I bet that girl, you know, loves her dog. And you just got to pull it out of people sometimes. It's tough. Some people have a rough exterior because they've been hurt and they figure out this is the best way to protect intruders, protect their energy, their space, keep their peace, and just come off as, you know, you're not just penetrating right through, right? So think about that. There was a sign I passed by, and it just said R.I.P. Jerome. And it was outside of a bar. I don't know Jerome, but he made a big enough impact that he's on a sign. Was he their number one customer? I don't know. That'd been cool. You know, he's just a regular. Everybody, hey, Jerome. Hey, where you going, Jerome? You're late. Hey, Jerome, got a new lady. You know what I mean? Or is he, you know, is he the bartender? Hey, Jerome, need a double, man. Been a long day. Is Jerome, I mean, maybe he's the janitor. Oh, man, Jerome, you keeping this place looking good, dude. Oh, man, Jerome, thanks, man. We gonna help clean up, man. We gonna help clean up. You're a good guy. Whatever, dude. But the fact that Jerome is gone now and people miss him and it's not the same, you will be missed, Jerome. And somebody I'm sure will eventually fill that vacancy. Maybe never, but it just kind of struck me, man. I don't even know Jerome, but I passed by and now I know Jerome. And, you know, Jerome, the world was a better place with you, but I'm going to celebrate that we ever had you here. Let's celebrate that. I'm going to choose to celebrate that. Some guy on the radio was talking about a Puerto Rican tradition, like caroling, but it's basically, sounds like home invasion and kidnapping. Y'all tell me, but it also sounds like a blast and a good time. Sounds like my kind of Saturday night, but they essentially go out. You start with a small group, maybe just your family. You go and you sing outside a house, right? And you don't stop. You just keep singing until they open the door and let you in. Okay, so now we're breaking in. You just keep singing. I mean, it's 2:30 in the morning. They're like, God, fine, damn it. Then they have to feed you. Okay, love that. Love that for us. A little bit of stealing, a little theft, a little penny theft, petty theft, whatever. Now you're munching. And then you have to go to the next house, and they have to come with you. Jesus, dude. It's interesting probably how things were before we had the social media and the phones, and everyone was working crazy different hours. You know, there was no overnight job, so it really was like everyone was busy. I mean, free after probably, you know, the sun went down, you know, 6 o'clock or whatever. But now, you know, I work till 9 or 10. So when there's meetings, sometimes I'm just a little upset because I feel like I can't make them. But back then, I bet it was nice. Whole town, everyone's just free. Everything's quiet. Everyone's silent every day. Maybe you could plan something new. I know it eventually will happen, but we do, you know, everything comes back around full cycle. But we need to put more of an emphasis, I think, again, on free time rather than just working a job. Becoming a part of the community. But what do I know? I was smiling at babies a lot. Maybe once, actually. But I don't know. Something about smiling at a baby, like behind the parent's shoulders when they're not looking. You're sneaking a smile, and you're seeing that the baby will smile back. Most of the time, they just... most of the time, they just fucking stare at you like you're an alien. It feels weird, but it feels cool. So shout out to babies. We're up in the workouts 2-a-days. That's just a fact. They closed today. I was very upset. If I could have found a gym, I would have made it happen. Almost ruffled some people's feathers. Decided, you know, okay, we'll take a day off if we're forced. I've just been thinking, you know, being confident and proud of yourself is a great thing. My friend he was trying to argue a little bit. He's like, dude, you know, proud is like a deadly sin, and I think pride does Yeah, I used to think that too. But I think being proud of something that you're doing and feeling good about yourself and confident, it's hard to go too overboard that way rather than feeling like you're worthless and you have no confidence and you're insecure. Trust me, you want to be closer to the confidence side. Trust me. I've been there, man. Hating myself, feeling, like I have no value, not good enough for anybody. Everything I do is shit. It's worthless. Who cares? Why am I doing it? What's the point? Let me tell you guys, not a fun existence. Trust me. Hey, I tried it out. I just, I went ahead. I took one for the team. I said, okay, yeah. It's like when they're doing volunteer jobs and I just signed up for a couple of the worst ones and then came back and said, what was I thinking? So there's that. Smiling at babies, classic. I almost fell down the stairs. Helping my friend, right? Trying to do a nice thing. They're moving some things from upstairs to downstairs. Trying to sell some things for him. And his dad, I guess, was drinking a little bit. I don't know if that's exactly what caused it, but we're moving this big file cabinet down the stairs, and he's like, hey, make sure I got it. He's at the top going forward. I'm at the bottom going backwards. He's like, hey, make sure I got it because this thing's slippery. I don't really have a grip there. Really, right after he said that, the whole huge file cabinet just starts tumbling down the stairs at me, and I'm like backing up so quick, looking back, not even holding it, like really barely touching the cabinet, and I just barely escaped, man. It was a close call, man. So there's a time where it's good to be athletic and strong. It happens in everyday life. Another, my brother, I'm going to tell you about this later. Or actually, I'll just quickly mention it. He called me after the workout and said, dude, I got a flat tire. It was freezing. It was like 8 degrees out. And we needed to change it. And he couldn't loosen the bolts. Whether he was stepping on it, kicking it, jumping on it, arm, whatever. And I said, yeah, man, I got you. I'll be there. And I got there and it didn't take me that long at all. I just freaking manhandled those things, dude. Leg power, leg drive, little leg press. So there's two instances that working out can actually help you in real life. So real quick, not tooting my own horn, I'm just telling you guys it's important to stay healthy, stay nimble. What's another word like those words? Sinewy, winnowy. What are trees? They're kind of just willowy. I don't know. You get the point. This towel has overstayed its welcome. Thank you very much. We still got a lot to get to. I'm trying to get through it quick, guys, but I'm having fun while I'm doing it too, and a lot of this stuff is good. Okay, so be proud of yourself. Be confident. Like, literally own what you're doing. Feel good about yourself. Wake up and be like, dude, I'm that young killer, dude. If you're a girl, be like, damn, Disney finna write the next movie about your girl right here. Start smelling yourself a little bit, dude. Like, I wake up and I'm like, shit, I'm a problem out here, man. I'm an animal, dude. I'm built different, man. I always tell myself, I'm literally invincible. People be like, dude, how do you sleep? How do you barely sleep? How do you work out 2 times a day? How do you do that? How do you keep your energy up? Because I'm fucking built like it. Because I just do it. I don't think about it. Because just, what you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Aren't you gonna do that? Could you get hurt? Do that? No. You know what I mean? I would hit it harder if there wasn't water in here. I also don't want to break my cup, but come on, man. Slap the shit out of myself. I'm invincible. Nothing can touch me except for I had this case of hiccups earlier, dude, and that almost brought me down to my knees, but we made it through, and now I'm back untouchable. I scooped a date quick and easy, it says here. You know what? I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. You guys are gonna get mad at me. I got on Facebook dating again. Every now and then. Every time I do it, I last about 6 hours. Because I get too obsessed with it or whatever. I'm just like, oh, this is fun. I got too many matches. Now I'm talking to my, now they're not responding. What's happening? Why is this thing not, just taking off so fast? I don't know how to hit the brakes, dude. I don't know how to pace it. So I'm a sprinter. and started talking to this girl, you know, rizzing her up, making a bunch of jokes. And she's like, okay, well, yeah, let's hang out tomorrow. And I was like, fuck, that was fast. And I liked it, but then at the same time, this always happens, man. I feel like a douche. I feel like an asshole. I was just like, do I even want to hang out with somebody? I'm better on my own. I don't want to waste her time or mine, but I'd rather, you know, hang out at the bookstore, get a coffee with her. I don't even drink coffee. That was my thing. I think she said she drank coffee. I was like, I don't want to sit and have a coffee. And like, do I even want a girl like that? You know what I mean? Like, it's got to really be weak clicking. And so I canceled. I think sometimes I just want to see if I still got it, but I do feel bad. I really shouldn't be doing that to other people. And Mom, if you are watching this, if you comment on this and call me out and not about all the other good stuff I'm saying, you're a fair weather fan. You know? And sometimes maybe you need to listen. Maybe you just need to absorb it and just at like a river, what's it called? Let the water under the bridge one time. Just joking around, because there is another girl that I'm interested in, and we'll get to that. Oh, so after my friend's dad drops the thing on me, he's drunk, whatever. My friend makes me nice yogurt with fruit, gets me feeling a little better. I was like, yeah, man, you guys ever pull a stunt like that again, man, something's gonna happen. And he was like, dude, I saw the whole thing, man. I saw the file cabinet crushing you, dude, and you just not being all right, man. Your parents suing the pants off us. I was like, yo, they would not do that. I don't think I've ever been part of a lawsuit in my life, but it's just funny, picture and all that. But then his dad starts giving us some advice, right? And I don't know if it was because he was drunk or this is great advice or if he means this or he was just spewing or whatever, but I remember it and I wrote it down. He was like, yo, guys, listen. Hey, man, listen. How does he talk? Hey, Mason, get up. So he's like, hey, man, listen. You want to talk to these girls? You got to do a couple things, man. You got to be sensitive. You got to be honest. And I was like, no way, really? Sensitive? I was like, I usually try to act, you know, tough like a rock. He's like, no, man. This is what you got to do. You got to tell him, hey, I need to be held sometimes, man. You know, I need this to happen. And just be honest and be nice. You know, I respect the honesty. I don't know if I'm going quite as far as hitting the girl up and being like, hey, I just need to be held. Because I was joking around with him. I was like, yeah, I just need a girl to, you know, rub my belly. He was like, yeah, exactly. I don't think he knew I was kidding. But he liked it. But, so that's funny. So, yeah, I meant to when I just saw my parents for a nice Christmas Eve dinner. I should have asked my dad because I don't think he's ever really given me too much advice. Hey, what's your advice on getting girls? You got any, you know, tips or pointers? It's usually my mom giving them, and I think she does give a lot of good advice, but there's the old phrase, you don't ask a fish how to fish, you ask the fisherman. So my dad is actually the fisherman. You know, girls, they're the fish. Whatever. I don't mean it in an offensive way. It's just funny. Okay, let's try to speed this up. God, how are we already at 30 minutes? Hope you guys are having a good time. I'm having a good time. I saw a quote out there that said, may the bright colors paint your life. Those vibrant, bright colors, man. Get excited. You know what I mean? If y'all walking around so everything's dull and gray, you need a little kick in your shorts. You need a little bust in your balls. So there's that for you. I had a really long door hold for a woman a couple days ago. It was cold, and I mean, she was probably 50 feet away, and I held that door and I stared at her. Come on. Hey, come on. I got you. Hey, I got you right here. I got you right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this door ain't going closed. No. Not without you in it. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. And so basically I had time to do all that, and then she came in and smiled. Really nice stuff. Another person just said, we all just want everything to be okay. It's not always great. It's not even thriving or on the up and up. It's not even, oh, it's brilliant, it's perfect, which kind of has been for me lately. You know, not to brag again, but perception is reality. But just get to okay first. If your life's miserable and horrible and you're in the dumps and you just, doggummit, you know, doing one of those kicking rocks, dude. First, you got to get to okay. What's the line here? Did I already say it? Oh, here we go. Count your blessings, not your problems. And I may have said that before, and guess what? I'll say it 10 more times till it fucking sinks in. I'm going to hammer it home. Count your blessings, not your problems. You'll start looking around saying, I guess things aren't that bad. You know what? I do like myself. I do like my life. I like those around me. I like my potential. You know what, damn it? I like my nose a little bit. Look at that thing. Thing's got some movement. You know what? My ears aren't so bad. You know, whatever. Whatever. You know what? Maybe I can wear rings and not care what people think judging me. Maybe. So I'm going to hammer that home, man. Get it through y'all's thick skulls, man. And I'm right there with you. I got a thick skull myself. What else do we have? We all just want everything to be okay. Yard sign. Oh, yeah, dude. And there's those yard signs saying everything will be okay. And I used to. Oh my God, I used to want to bang on their door and be like, hey, listen to me. Grab them by their collar and say, hey, listen to me. You think everything's going to be okay? This is a big joke. Why don't you walk around in my life? You know what I mean? Threaten them or something. But now, I want one of those signs myself. I don't have a house or a yard, so I don't know where I'd put it up. Could I hang it on the wall? Maybe I hang one on the wall. Really quickly, I saw... I'm not even laughing at this. I'm laughing at the next one. Really quickly, I saw a lady that was... we've all seen them, dude. She's texting and she's smiling. You know? Crazy that someone can have that much of an impact through words. And I was reading the book today, and they're like, yeah, words have meaning. But they don't always have the sensation, like hearing a person's voice, watching them listen, hear your story, watching their reactions. You know, oh, stop it, you. Stop it, you. And so the fact that whoever she was texting, guy or girl, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, the fact that they can have that much of a connection. Maybe it was a little inside joke. A little, oh my God, do you remember last night? You don't. You were doing this. You're so bad. You're so bad. Maybe it was what could she have been getting into? I have no idea what it could have been, but she looked like she was having a good little time. Good little texty text getting sent right there. Okay, yeah, so the Chipotle girl is my next target, guys. I'm starting to set my sights. Little photographer. And, I started asking my friend, and I don't want to be that creep. I think I've told y'all already. But I go in there, right, and, you know, she'd always kind of be smiling at me. Like, she's supposed to be over here, but she's looking my way, and she'll be just... I think she does one of those smiles. She doesn't even show her teeth. And I usually don't like those, but she's doing it. She's doing something good with it. I mean, it's a, she's full send in the smile, it feels like. But I couldn't be that guy that was like, oh my God, a girl looked at me and smiled. That means she wants me and she's flirting and we're together. You know, because all girls hate that. They're like, no, I'm just at work being friendly, doing my job, you weirdo. So I was like, okay. And you guys are probably still going to maybe think that, but I'm still going to shoot my shot. And so anyway, I'm usually picking up orders, but this time I was like, oh, whatever, I'll eat here. And she just looks at me and is like, this has got to be the first time I ever seen you eating here. Like smiling or something. And I'll be honest, I didn't have a good response. I'm not even going to tell you what my response was. Just imagine that it was cringe and bad. And I mumbled it, and I hope that she didn't hear it. I'm more, because I was caught off guard. I didn't think she was going to say something. But looking back now, I wish I would have said, oh, does that mean you're looking for me? Dude, how good of a response is that? I don't even know what to do with the head or the look. Does that mean you're looking for me? Does that mean you're... I can't get the head tilt. What's up? Does that mean something? Or what? If it means something, then let's make it mean something. Tell me. I want you to tell me. You want me to tell you? I'll tell you then. Doesn't really matter. So I think what I'm going to say, I don't know if I'm going to say it or write it down on a note, but it's going to say, it's going to definitely at least say, I look forward to seeing you. Figured I should ask for your number, or here's my number. One of the, but it's mainly going to say I look forward to seeing you. So, gotta ask for that. No, something like that. Do I say? I don't think I even want to say, do you have a boyfriend? If yeah, totally cool. But take that smile down from like a 10 to a 7. I don't know. I'm still struggling. I'm going to work it out. It's going to be perfect. I'm going to freaking nail it. I'm the freaking guy, poster child. You know what I mean? I don't fail. I'm the luckiest guy. The odds are in my favor. I'm a freaking beast. Hoss. She'd be lucky. Whatever. I'd be lucky. We're just the lucky, the happy couple, So, shoot me a little luck there. Somebody was talking about Feel Good Friday. Hey, it was that day that it was really cold or getting really cold, and they said, hey, you know what, at least my car started today, and I had a warm house. And I also had those things. So I also joined in on the celebration, and we raised the roof. We got a little rowdy. I had a day driving where my total at the end of the day came out to 77. And if that wasn't a sign, then bucko, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think you're looking. By the way, if you're looking for a sign, please, for the love of God, read this book. You gotta be a little smart. It does kind of hit you. If you want something, if you're not a big reader, if you're not a big thinker, there are easier books you let me know I can recommend. Let me know what you're interested in. Let me know what you want to work on. I got you. I'm the book recommendation daddy. The Yankees are my daddy. I'm Big Poppy with that. So, I was just having fun in the cold weather as well. I was running. I was doing little short strides. Then I'd come back and I'd say, whoa, yeah, buddy. I was having a good time with it. Or in the past, I'd say, shit, fuck this shit, man. Bang my head against the steering wheel and say, what the hell is going on out there? And even though I'm in it and it's fun, sometimes your subconscious can't tell the difference. So now I'm just like, hey, man, woo, like that. Like that. I like that. Don't you like that? Speaking of, did I write it down anywhere here? I started saying, I just kept saying, thank you. And then I turned it into, thank you. And then I turned it into, tickle. Here comes the tickle monster. Oh, man, so I had fun with that as well. Here's where my parents help in my mood, right? Because it's the Christmas Eve dinner. First of all, it's a great time. Can't thank them enough. Great food. They came down, visited us. Really nice that they want to spend time with us that badly, that they come down and visit us. But my brother had, right after we had changed the tire, he woke up the next day with a flat tire. And I was mad because I wanted to go to the gym, and this was going to delay the plans, and we had to go pick him up. And, you know, I started being like, fuck, man, damn it. You know, even though obviously he had it worse than me. He's the one actually dealing with a flat tire. Everything's fine for me, but I was just upset about my plans getting pushed back. And both my parents, you know what? They said, hey, it's going to be okay. There's nothing we can do. We're going to make the best out of this. We're going to go over there. It's fine. You know, don't get upset, you know. We want to see you guys. This was the plan, you know. Sometimes plans change, you know. We gotta still react well and stuff like that. Like, they've been doing it longer than me, you know. They have been doing it way longer than me, and it, you know, it helped me get back into a good mood, and we had a great day. You know, in the past, I might have just been pissed the whole next couple hours, being like, God, you know, this sucks. Can't go to the gym for as long as I want to, but, you know, the world, believe it or not, does not revolve around how long I get to go to the gym. I'm just recently learning this. So they helped my mood a lot there. Just good role models, as always. My mom got me just a really awesome gift. One of my favorites was a Spanish word search. Spanish words and a word search, since I'm learning Spanish. And by the way, the Spanish has been a little rolling off of the tongue. You know, I asked my Spanish friend, I said, te gustó mucho, muy divertido, you know, asking them how the holidays are. Very good, having a lot of fun. Watch out. Watch out now. It's just cool how, like, people that are close to you and care about you can get you such personalized gifts. And it means so much more than the gifts. It means that, hey, you're listening, you're paying attention, you know what I'm interested in, you want to help me out, you want to be involved. Super cool stuff. Among many other great gifts I got. Saw another just little sign today that just said Little Kings and Queens. I think it was a business. I don't even know what are they doing beds? Is it a little tyke place? I don't know, but like the message. I saw a dog wearing little shoes, little socks, little shoes, a little dressed up for the cold as well. Kind of reminded me of when the Grinch dressed up his dog as a reindeer to carry the whole sled, which just seemed so hard to believe, but somehow the movie works. That was very funny. My friend convinced his dad to go to church with him on Christmas Eve, and he, you know, his dad kept saying, nah, man, I ain't going to that. Fuck that, man. Nah. Hell nah. Nah. No. And he wore him down. Made him come. So I was happy for them that they had that moment together. Trying new things. Growing, evolving. He's trying to get his dad to stop drinking. Trying to get his dad to eat healthier. Trying to get his dad to, you know, just try some new things. I dropped off a order. It was either Christmas Eve or Christmas, and family comes running out. They're all in their pajamas, and they're so happy. They're like, hey, thanks, Merry Christmas. And the little baby daughter's there with them, and we just start waving. They're waving, and I'm like, hi, hey, hi, how ya, howdy, hey, okay, all right. No, you stop first. No, you stop first. Doing that whole thing, that was really fun. This guy's doing a Christmas special, singing all these Christmas songs, and then he starts singing Emmanuel, which is like that one where it's like, Noel, 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 Noel. And he basically said, this song has been getting sung for so long, nobody knows who wrote it. How cool is that? How songs can last that long and traditions can be passed down. It doesn't even matter who the originator and creator was anymore. It's just like, we do this, and this song's powerful. And by the way, I wrote it. So there's that. I will let him know. There's my hiccup story. Got through that. I need to start skipping some of these, I guess. Beautiful sadness is a myth, somebody said, which I agree, maybe. Actually, now that they said that, I was like, you know what? Yeah, that is a point. There's nothing beautiful about being sad or depressed, guys, no matter how much people want to glorify it and romanticize it. Trust me. Just trust your boy, Bag. Just this one time, if on anything, please. Mustache needs a little trimming. It's not the place you want to be. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this really quick. In this book, by the way, he breaks it down into every emotion, and I've heard this before, and I've really agreed with it every time I hear it. And sometimes I forget about it for a while, and then when it comes back, I'm like, oh my God, of course. And it says everything that we do, every action, every emotion is broken down into either love or fear. You know, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're depressed, if you're insecure, that's all actually stemming from fear. If you're generous, nice, supportive, encouraging, positive, you know, helpful, that's all coming from love. So you need to figure out how you can just get more in tune with love and diverge from fear. Fear, they just say, like, fear destroys, and it resists, and it, you know, strickens things, it constricts. And love is open, and it expands, and it grows, and it's creative, it's this energy. So try to think about that a little bit more. But I was really gonna get that tattooed on me. I still might, where literally it's just love or fear. You know, try to pay attention, try to mark on your calendar, set yourself a couple reminders or throughout the day, or just remember, how am I acting right now? How am I feeling? What are my actions saying? What are my thoughts saying? Are they more in tune with love or fear? And if they're with fear, try to figure out, okay, let me reassess. Let me balance the checkbook. Every book I read, it seems like, is like the last 4 or 5 books, and this always happens to me when I read. I just love reading. It's like every new book I picked up, I'm like, this is the greatest book ever. I love this book. You got to read this book. And I think that's a good sign that I'm doing something that I like. And you just got to find the books that you like. Please, they're out there. Please, please, please. I beg of you. I talked 47 minutes without a drink of water. Me and my mom, we always knew I could have been a good teacher or coach, something like that. But hey, they wanted to try to force me in school, and I said, what? Wait, huh? Me? In there? All right, well, I'm going to wish you guys the best of luck on your journey. Thank you for the opportunity. Wish nothing but the best. Here we go. Yeah, I've been loving all my books. That's a great sign. Then I wrote, insert beauty is in the eye of the beholder line here. So it has been inserted. I was getting the best orders ever on Christmas and Christmas Eve. Literally, I did 2 orders. I think on Christmas Eve, actually. And it came out to $70. It was like a $30 and a $40 order, which I'm just going to tell you never happens. But I was so grateful. It felt awesome. And then, you know, I still always know this is what we are capable of. You know, when we're not maybe taking things for granted or whatever. And it was beautiful. And shout out to those people. Okay, I said Spanish, rolling off that tongue. There's another good news story where this guy writes, "Hi, Kevin," in his lights on his roof. And he's been doing it for 20 years in memorial to this kid, Kevin, who died of cancer at a young age. So Jerome had that lasting impact. Hello, welcome in, Kevin. And shout out to that guy just being a hero, man. Hi, Kevin. And the fact that he puts them on his lights on his roof, it's like to heaven. It's Kevin. If you watch my short earlier, it's Evans in heaven on Everest. You never been a Severus. Shout out to Snape, a real true ride or die. God, I don't want to skip some of these, but I'm going, I don't know. Create your own merit is a quote here, where it's basically you decide where you value things. Fuck what others think. Whether they have high opinions or low, you should still value them little. You know what you're doing. You know what your potential. You know what you're supposed to be. You give yourself value. My guy in the 90 in 90 podcast, 90 in 90, check him out, especially if you're into sober and recovery. Been supporting him a lot, been loving checking in on him. He's got great energy, great speaker, really good guy, great story. And he starts a lot of his videos with, "Let's go!" And they got him a shirt that literally just said, "Let's go!" And it was dope. And then they gave him a laptop to help grow the channel. Dude, people are just showing up for him, man. It made me smile. Really great stuff happening over there. Another YouTuber came back that I missed a ton. Moonlight Lisa. Check her out. She posts nothing but really positive, good stuff, good vibes. And she was gone for a couple weeks. And I was so happy to see that she had posted again. I commented immediately, said, "Hey, you've been so missed. So happy you're back. Sending you love." People, you guys make impacts on people, whether you realize it or not. We need you. Whether you're Kevin, whether you're Jerome, whether you're Lisa, you matter. That's going to be the title of the video. Just came to me now. Guys, this is all unplanned. This is not scripted. Shit, what page are we on? And that's why I'm here to tell you. You know what I mean? We're not doing one of these. I don't got no teleprompter, dude. So really happy for that. Oh, I saw a young person driving a really nice car, dude. Used to try to maybe hate on them. Daddy's money or drug money, leased it, stolen, fuck them. Who do they think they are? And now I was so happy for them. I was like, man, that dude is young and he's balling, dude. He looks good. He's got his girl riding in the whip, dude. Let's go. Just happy for him. Just like, yo, my G, dude. Let's go, man. Also, yeah, guys, give more hearts and thumbs, man, whether it's TikTok or YouTube or Facebook Reel. If you see one thing that's even decent, like it, comment, thumbs up, share it, do something. Like, you don't realize how much that means to these little creators. As long as it's anything positive or nice or good, do it. You know, if they're promoting bad stuff, then okay, don't, but support these people, man. Almost every video I watch now on TikTok or YouTube, thumbs up. I'll do the thumbs up early. I'm like, if they say one thing I like or have a smile or good energy, thumbs up. Okay, next video, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Stuff goes, it travels, man. It matters. It goes a long, long, long way. Ooh. That one's gonna be too hard to explain in such a little time. I saw these girls doing family Christmas pictures. And it was all girls. It was just a single mom and all her girls. And I was just thinking how much they're going to value these pictures together for a lifetime. And then it made me think of the Liver King, who I don't know him that well, but he was giving out money to single moms because he was raised by a single mom. These things stick with you. They become part of who you are, your character, your personality, what you want to support. You're not going to forget these things. They become inside your DNA. I saw a little where'd I write it here? A little love story in my rear view mirror as I was driving. There was a couple behind me and she's doing the twinkle fingers. She's dancing. She's singing with the microphone. She's pinching his cheek, putting her hand on his face. He's smiling, laughing. They were just having a great time. I almost called Taylor Swift and said, "Get over here. I got a song for you right now, please. Get over here." Line was busy, but she got back to me. It was just late. That was really great to see. I saw this dog. You know, it's Christmas, dude. And the dog's looking around. He's confused. They're on a walk, and he's on a walk with the whole family. Mom, dad, sister are all there. And he's like, what the hell's going on? It's usually just one of y'all. He's looking confused. He's like, dude, we are rolling so deep today, man. Me and my gang out here, man. I dare another dog to run up on us. I fucking double dog dare them, man. You know what I mean? Because we dogs, man. Don't want to wake anybody up. You guys, if I ever get my own place, these videos are going to get way more hype. I'll just guarantee you that. Single mom, yep. Dog, yep. I followed somebody home, you know, as I was doing the delivery. I'm pulling up with them, and as they were pulling in, I was just like, hey, thinking to myself, like, my delivery was a little bit farther, and I was like, glad you made it home safe. Just a little thought. Just a little well wishes for your bitches. For your business too. I pulled up. I'm really wrapping it up, guys. I promise. Can I have 5 more minutes? And then I promise we're gonna get to ads. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Yeah, I'm gonna let the next person go. I did one delivery, man, and they were waiting outside for me this Christmas. And it was so cool because the girl was out trying her new bike out, riding her bike, dude. And I had that exact Christmas, that exact memory, doing that exact thing. And then the dude, the dad, the husband, he's chilling. Guess what he's got on? A new little Snuggie that the wife probably got him, or maybe Santa. And they were a beautiful little family, man. Beautiful little American family. Shout out, living the dream. Went to Waffle House in the day, one of the few places open, and my server was so nice, you know, they were packed. And I was like, you know, I was by myself. Everyone else is with their family or couples, and, you know, I got to sit up at the bar by myself, and then I eventually scooted over some more people. I was like, hey, there's more people to fit in, come on. And we were just vibing, we were scooting over. That'd be the alternate title is, for this video. Where's my pen? Let me get this down. Did I throw it? What the heck, guys? What the heck, guys? Here it is. The alternate title for this video would be Making Some Room. Or maybe Scooting Over. Making some room. Pen's out, so pen is telling me that it's making some room. So we made some room, and then, you know, as I was leaving, or no, it wasn't me leaving. She said there's somebody else. Somebody else leave, you know, paid, tipped her, whatever, and she's like, Merry Christmas, my darling. Thanks for being awesome. But she did it with a cool country accent, sweet as a damn button, cute as a button, or whatever the phrase is, and sent them on their way, man. But what a nice way to walk out of a Waffle House, man. I don't care what they say about Waffle House. Tell me you get this. Merry Christmas, my darling. You know, and she did the Merry Christmas, my darling. Thanks for being awesome. You know, just country'd it up, dude. I think it was Shania Twain maybe up in their thing. Last thing is, I've been doing so many deliveries, and when, like today, when, the lady at the sushi place was like, oh, you're back, you know, that means that they noticed the first time I came in, and then they noticed me again the second time, and they make the connection that it's me. It's me. To feel noticed, to feel recognized by your peers, and I just tell you not to care what they think, but, you know, I got a place here. I'm on the podium. You know, I'm doing my thing, and minding my business, going about my shit, man, handling it. And they be knowing. And they just be knowing. And just seeing me a little bit. You know? I'm not the worst thing to look at or whatever. A little easy on the eyes, a little this, a little cream and sugar. You know what I mean? Little brown cinnamon sugar. Little sweet and sour patch. The kid. Little bit of naughty and nice, you know? Whatever you want to say, dude. But I'm out of here, man. I think this is a great video. We was on some vibes, man. We was on 100. I still gotta, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna watch a little bit of chess, and I'm gonna meditate, and I don't even want to tell y'all what time it is. Get the car fixed tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe not. Who cares? If I do, if I don't. It's going to be a good day. Working out. Shit. Enjoying the weather. Shit. Probably spending 3 hours writing down a, 2-sentence note to this girl I'd be digging. Shit. It's nothing, man. We out of here, man. Stay blessed. Stay loving that life, man. Keep being that light. You matter.